I think it's a carryover from the 3D Sonic games, and well, I guess it works there well enough. I don't like it in the 2D ones, which is too bad, because I actually kind of liked Sonic 4. I especially liked Sonic 4 Episode 2, the stages. My god, that was some gorgeous stuff. But, okay, I'm not getting up there. Yeah, go away. But yeah, that's like what really soured it for me. Is you only have like these brief windows to like take a single shot. And yeah, it just didn't feel like fighting Robotnik at all to me. Not in the way that I know and love. Oh, right, that's what that switch does. Uh-oh. Forgot about him. Was there any way to reset that platform? If I go back, will it work? Oh, there it is. Ah! Nuts. Give it one more try and then we'll move on. Where's Tails when you need him? Dang it! Right! I'm not gonna be able to hit him when he's a ball. Why did I not remember that? Spring Yard Zone. It's not my favorite zone here. We'll get to that eventually, but it's up there. Has a nice, pretty kind of evening atmosphere to it. I appreciate that, of course. It's something I wish Mario took advantage of more often in the, particularly in his 2D platforming games, because, I mean, he practically started with that in the Super Mario Brothers. But, Sonic pulls through here. I guess that was one thing that New Super Mario Bros. U did well, actually. But yeah, give me a nice evening, a nice, you know, morning, a nice nighttime stage, and I'm pretty happy. And that's what Spring Yard Zone provides. With a nice, relaxing track to go with it, too. And it's like, you know, not too, you know, how do I put it? It's not lazy feeling or anything, but it's kind of upbeat, but relaxing. Ah, no! Maybe too relaxing. Got kind of a... I don't know, I'm not a huge music person. I don't identify genres well, but... maybe a little bit of jazz there? I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me. Anybody? Anybody in the comments? Anybody at all? So it's 9 PM, and if you're just now joining us, this is the Friday Nyteworks stream, and I am playing the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Xbox One through the Sega Vintage Collection and Xbox One backwards compatibility with the Xbox 360. I think I hit everything there that you need to know if you wanted to... close one. If you wanted to do this yourself. And you can do this yourself if you have an Xbox One, because the Twitch streaming is pretty much built right in. I think you have to download the app, but that's why I'm able to do this. Like, I do have, like, some equipment for streaming. I know it works with the Wii U, but it's a tremendous hassle to set up for, you know, what amounts to a couple of hours a week. And I don't know if it works with any of the other hardware, so I mainly stick with Xbox One and PlayStation 4 for those purposes. But yeah, doing Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, and I forgot to mention, yeah, I'm running on only about 5 hours of sleep. My controller batteries are low. Input's a little laggy. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that things have been interesting, and figured it was because of my relative lack of sleep, but yeah, it could be any number of reasons. That said, next week, when I do the stream, I might consider doing it later, just, you know, so I can sleep in and I guess, you know, see how things go. If there's any yay or nay to that, you know, feel free to give me a shout in the chat. Like I said, I'm not seeing anything from the chat here. As a matter of fact, I got him up. Okay, nope. The chat on the computer, so it's not just the app. Y'all are leaving me hanging. Why would you leave me hanging? Ah! Okay, I was just wondering. I thought, don't you guys shoot fireballs from your claws? And they said yes. Yes, we do. Yeek! Oh no! I know he was gonna come up from. Oh, nuts to you, pal. Okay. Now, if I do this just so, there we go. Ah. This time. There we go. See, I'm not completely incompetent. Just mostly. Partly. Mostly. Wow, and that all just kind of brought me back down here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, I talked about this when I was playing Killer Instinct, but one big improvement of the Xbox One over its predecessor, much better D-pad. So that's something I can definitely appreciate here. I don't know if I'd be able to play this nearly as well on the Xbox 360 controller. Whoop. Yeah. Why would you tease me like that, Sega? Ah! See? It's not press right and win, it's press right and lose. Oh, it's more a matter of knowing when to press right. When is right, right? A user guide to Sonic the Hedgehog. So, around the Nyteworks network, nyteworks.net, as it goes, got some different new articles up this week. I finally got around to reviewing the first part of Rare Replay, the ZX Spectrum years. I'm tackling the entire game in 4 parts. Oh no! Oh no! No, why? Why is the jump... There we go. Oh, boy. And I have cats running around here. I wish I had the Kinect to set up for the webcam ability so that you could partake in my joy of cats. As I was saying, around Nyteworks, different articles this week, I finally got the first part of my 4-part Rare Replay review up. 30 years, 30 games, $30, and in that same spirit, and inspired by the first 15 from game trailers, I'm playing each for a timed 30 minutes apiece. Which I think is more than fair. I think that's probably more than a lot of press gave most of those games. In a modern setting, at least. Probably more than a lot of people would give them just playing through a compilation. I know that me, habitually, when I play compilations, I'll use the game a little bit, grab my immediately, I'm off to the next thing, but, you know, I'm giving each one time to prove itself, so, whoop. That said, Rare, or as they were known at the time, Ultimate Play the Game, no colon or anything, what a weird name. Yeah, they, man, they were off to a pretty rough start. But I'll let you check out the review on Mario's hat, if you want to know more about that. That's marios-hat.com. And I am just going to shut up for a moment while I get through this. There we go, that wasn't so bad. Over on poisonmushroom.org, I followed up from last week's story about the Disney Infinity coming to an end. Just to look at some of the fallout around the web, some people's reactions. Talk about whether Toys to Life is a dying breed or not. Why Disney specifically got out of it. What we lost in the process by its cancellation. It's referencing some other things, but it's a nice little kind of composite piece. Which I kind of felt I needed to do to set up something else I'm doing, but I'll get into that more later. Woo! Uh-oh. That was close. Excuse me if I go silent while I do this. Phew! There we go. See, that would have taken a lot longer if I couldn't have just throttled him. And, you know, I might not have even been able to make it. It's one of those things where it's, you know, giving the players some freedom's a good thing, instead of scripting out, like, every last moment. Yeah, sure, it might have gotten more intense if there was, like, only a single block left, but you know, that's... I think forcing those moments on the player when they can overcome it with their own means isn't necessarily good. But, yeah, back to the matter, Disney Infinity. What saddens me is I remember the early shots of that game. Oh no! It's like they were showing Scrooge McDuck's money bin. And I know I and others were excited at the prospect of something new with DuckTales. I don't remember if DuckTales Remastered had come out yet. But now Disney Infinity's gone. We never got a Scrooge figure to go with that big money bin. And Alan Young has passed away, so... at least that's what I've heard as of today.